Hey, what's going on, guys? Indy here with Ultimate Tour Reviews, and I want to start this video off by saying, no, this video is not sponsored in any way. I've never talked to this brand. They've never emailed me or anything. I bought all these tools myself, but I wanted to show you guys a really cool brand on Amazon that I think is actually offering a awesome value for your money. And, of course, a lot of this stuff is available at, say, Harbor Freight. And there is a little bit of a pro and cons here with these tools here. The biggest con being there is no warranty on this stuff. But the biggest pro of this stuff is it's quite a bit cheaper than Harbor Freight, which is kind of crazy to say because Harbor Freight's pretty much known for their cheap tools. And, I kind of like to look on Amazon and compare Harbor Freight. I did a video quite a while back, I think earlier this year, talking about Harbor Freight versus Amazon. And there is, there's some push and pull there. There's quite a bit of pros at either one. But when it comes to, kind of like the tools that I wish I had at the time, things like, more impact extensions there, a couple more impact adapters. Yeah, you're probably going to break one or two of these things here or there. And of course, a lifetime warranty would be awesome. But my Harbor Freight is about 30 minutes away. And, I'd rather have something just like shipped to my door, pretty cheap. And all these sets are actually pretty affordable too. So I'm pretty happy with everything I've gotten in so far. These just came in last night, so I'm gonna get these popped open. And as I'm working on that Tacoma project quite a bit, I'm like, man, I could really use some more, half-inch extensions. A couple other quarter-inch extensions would be fantastic. I don't really have anything impact rated for quarter-inch in my toolbox, so love to get some of that stuff in. And I'm like, man, I could really just use a couple of these things. And I've bought the Swan Lake stuff before. I've been pretty impressed with it. I did a review on this impact set, which as you can see, I've been using it quite a bit for doing a lot of different projects. It's a great set that I like. You can just kind of cut off the cover on these things and then just throw it right in your right into like a tool drawer. Really awesome to do. I really love this kind of style that blow mold case is there, where they have nothing in the cover. So you can just do that quick, and now you've got a nice, kind of like tray for all these tools to keep them organized, which is pretty cool. So let's get this 18-piece drive tool accessory set opened up. And yeah, if you're wondering, I do like the color of that green pretty cool too. It does match my lime green 5-drawer cart from Harbor Freight as well. So that is pretty nice to see. And this thing has got quite a bit of stuff in it. It's going to be, 18-piece set here. Again, all the lime green. Not really a fan of these cases, they're kind of cheap. I don't think that would ever really last too long, of course. So we got one of the universal joints fell into there. Let's pop that back out. What do we have here? Interesting. I'll have to check what that is. I've never actually seen that before. Wow, that's pretty cool. Of course, we got some additional little adapters in here, which I don't think I saw that. I don't think I noticed that when I bought this. I was buying this purely just for the extensions in here, and I knew the universal joints would also be pretty handy as well, too. Let's see, I think that is called a impact coupler. Okay. 1/4-inch hex, 3/8-inch hex, and 1/2-inch hex. I don't think I've ever used these before, and I don't really know what these are for, but that's kind of cool. Pretty neat. And anyways, this is a pretty cool little set here. Pretty good quality. It feels just like Harbor Freight, in my opinion. Probably hold up pretty some of their Pittsburgh Pro stuff. And while I have, broken sockets, of course, that's pretty common for anyone that works on stuff. I've got a Pittsburgh set as well, too. And I've always got a backup of something here. Especially when the stuff is that cheap, it's always really nice to have that. I mean, this thing was just dirt cheap on Amazon. I'm like, if I'm buying this, I might as well buy this too, because why not, for the price. Oop, just drop that. I'm just going to go for it, because I keep seeing these at Harbor Freight, and I'm like, man, $10 for a 3-pack on these things. I'm like, I bet I could find that cheaper somewhere else for just a 3-pack of these little impact sockets. And so that's what I did. I just kind of went on Amazon, kind of searched around, and it seems like the Swan Lake stuff is selling pretty good, because it's pretty up there on all the lists on a lot of stuff. So I'm like, cool, I'm going to start trying this stuff out. And, I've been overall pretty happy with it. I haven't had any issues with it so far. And if you're wondering how to get the top of the case off, you can just take a razor blade. This little hinge here is super thin. Comes off just like that. And then you can toss that right out. So that's pretty sweet to be able to do. These then will just snap right off. There's nothing to these things at all. So bam, they're off. And I can slide that right into a tool drawer. So there you go. That's pretty much it for these tools. I think they're actually a phenomenal value. I've used them quite a bit already. This set, of course, here, I just opened these two here. But I'm probably going to keep buying from this brand on Amazon because honestly, pretty sweet stuff for what it is. And again, guys, not sponsored or anything. I bought all this stuff myself, and I kind of wanted to see, what's a decent Amazon brand that makes some pretty cool impact stuff at an affordable price that also is cheaper than Harbor Freight. And Swan Lake has been doing it pretty well. They're called Swan Lake Garden Tools. Is the name you're going to find on Amazon, which is kind of funny. But they make a ton of mechanics tools as well too. I wouldn't say make. They probably just rebrand these, but they're offering one of the best deals on pretty much the same tools everyone else is making, and of course just rebranding themselves. So guys, thanks for watching. Take care. Have a great day out there.